About the settings for this car. This is one of the trickiest cars to tune and tweak. This car is designed to win the drag race. For some reason, no other cars work, but this one, you get it straight out the box. It destroys the, Nissan GTR. This and the Dodge Vision GT will beat that car. But this thing has a gang of understeer. It's it's four-wheel drive. Doesn't want to turn a corner, so it's like a puzzle. As you can see, a lot of the settings are just locked out. You can't do anything with these. Now you can get your car to act right if you can change these, if you can change these, if you can change the downforce, you can change the steering angle. So it's really tricky. So I had to ask myself, okay, the back end doesn't want to turn. So the anti-roll bars, if you turn this up, this will make the back end turn more. So I turn that up, nothing happens. So now the springs play a really big role. So dampening compression. So I turn this up because I don't want the car to press down. It's already creating a lot of downforce, and because it doesn't want to turn, that means it's a lot of understeer. So if I prevent the suspension from compressing, then that means it's going to be a little bit light. So what I did is I turned the dampening all the way down, so I want the springs to expand. I don't want them to compress, but I want them to expand. So if they're going to expand, that's going to make the back end light and allow it to turn around. So I turn the spring rate up because I want the car to jump up and be springy and be really active. So these settings allows the car to be really loose on the back end, but it's going to allow me to turn a corner. And the toe in actually gives you understeer. So these settings make the car really active, and this understeer will allow me to keep the car under control when I'm making corners. In the front, anti-roll bars. You can turn this down to 1. This makes the car want to turn a corner. The compression. You want the suspension to compress, but the dampers are going to prevent the car from bouncing back up, because you want weight in the front, but you don't want the weight to transfer to the rear of the car. And I made the springs very lazy so that it doesn't respond. And the toe angle helps the car to turn. So this is going to let the car turn the corner. This is going to keep the car from spinning out. And the soft tire is going to allow the car to also turn the corner. And there you go. Also with this, the ballast, I put this all the way in the rear, so when the car slows down, the back kicks out a little. And this helps you get a tighter turning radius when you don't have access to steering angle kit, where you can just steer and it just naturally gives you a nice angle into the corner. This allows the back of the car to kick out a little bit at the last minute when you're in first gear. So that's a little trick I do to get the back to kick out a little bit. And that's the settings, how I got this car to finally work. Try this out yourself. You'll enjoy this.